Well, I'm on the farm today, and the deals just keep coming in. And picked up a New Holland hay rake, Rollabar rake. I bought it on the cheap. And this rake is a New Holland 56. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I've got a 56 just like it, Rollabar rake around here somewhere. And it's mine's got a dolly wheel on it. This one doesn't. But anyhow, the price was really, really good, and I debated whether to buy it. I waited a day, and I thought, when I approached the seller about it, after I saw it listed a day later, I was like, if somebody hadn't bought that thing, there's no way this rake is going to last at the price it was at. And so I sent him a message, and I said, "Is the rake still available?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "I'll take it." So these New Holland rakes, I believe they have an 8-foot swath that they rake up. And I know people talk about Rollabar rakes and how terrible they are, and roping the hay and all that. I've always got along pretty good with the Rollabar rake, and the New Holland that I have, there's something going on in the gearbox. I'm not sure how serious it is, but I've just haven't had time to fool with it. So I figured, worst case, that one would be a parts rake, or this one would be a parts rake, and between the two of them, I could, have a one decent Rollabar rake. And the nice thing about these is there's no PTO. You just hook them up and go. And so when I tried to roll the basket, it wouldn't roll all the way, and I'm not sure if it's hanging up on something or the gearbox is engaged. But I mean, it's not stuck. I mean, these bearings are moving. But I felt like, just from a part standpoint, the tines, it's got some newer tines on it. Just from a part standpoint, and the price was like scrap metal price, I think. It's probably more than that, but I got a good deal, and the seller got a good deal. I feel pretty certain. But anyway, the 56 and the 256 are similar. I'm not sure the degree of the differences. It's not much. I do know this is like angle. This is like like if you went out and bought a stick of angle iron, that's what this is, and they bent it around. And the 256, this angle is formed. Supposedly this is a stronger frame. I don't know that it really makes that much difference, but I think the last year that they made the 56 rake was in 1968. This one's had some use, and by the way, if you need a red flag, find a red t-shirt. This one's, I need to find another one, but go to your thrift store and find a red t-shirt, preferably a long sleeve t-shirt, and then you can take those long sleeves and tie it off on whatever it is you're hauling that's hanging out. You see how this thing's hanging out? I did not take out any mailboxes. And this trailer right here is kind of nice because it's long, and you can kind of lean things over onto the mailbox side. I've got a piece of blocking right here, and then in the back, I'll walk around there. In the very back, I've got it where I just got it pulled up against the side of the trailer. So all in all, it looks to be in pretty good shape. In some ways, it looks like this whole axle assembly right here. See how this is colored like that? But then I get down here to this axle assembly, and you see how it's all nice and red, especially on that side, but even when I get over here. So I don't know if something has been changed or repaired, or another rake, part of a rake went into this one. I'm not sure what the skinny on that is. It may be that I just don't know, but that's encouraging that the paint on that looks a lot better than the paint on that. So I think I got something here I can work with. I've got this tire mashed flat, but the tread on that's pretty good. It doesn't appear to be too cracked. I think that's a decent wheel. This one is probably that might be the wheel that came on it, but I'll get it off here and see what I got. And if it looks like this one will run and rake hay, that would be great. And if I can get my other New Holland rake, if I can get the gearbox figured out on that, I think it's just a finger that engages and disengages the drive off the wheels. I don't think I'm like got chipped and missing, broken up gears and things like that, but on that particular rake. But anyway, this I think the rake looks pretty good. Now I think I mentioned it's had some wear. I was taking that red t-shirt off there, and then I get sidetracked. But I know when we were loading it up and setting it down on setting it down on here. Let's see here. You see how that's thinned up right there? So it's seen some use. It's been pivoting, and oddly enough, the jack works. It works smoothly. You think of if anything would be messed up, it would be that jack. But what I'd like to do, if I could, if this rake works and I get my other one to work, I'd like to find a twin rake, one of these things where you hook both rakes to it, and rake 2 windrows at a time. I think that would be kind of handy to have. And so yeah, there it is, the New Holland 56 hay rake. Another deal that came in, and I jumped on like an impulse buyer a day late here on the farm. So things are greening up. Looking forward to getting into the hay season. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share. We'll talk to you later.